to this, wow, I don't know how to make a YouTube video. Hey guys, it's Selena. If you're new, please make sure you subscribe down below. This video is going to be all about hell. And I know that's kind of like, whoa, hell is scary, like what is that and stuff. But like that's actually why I'm making it, because some people think it's scary, but then some people are like, yeah, I want to go there, and that's where I want to spend my eternity, which you're gonna regret. I'll tell you why in this video. But yeah, please make sure you subscribe down below like I said, and keep on watching. So we're gonna be talking about hell today, because everyone's like, I always see these tweets from my friends and they're like, can't wait to be in hell and stuff so we can just like continue to sin and stuff. Like they think sinning is fun, which, you know, I guess like sometimes sinning is meant to be fun because it's from Satan, and Satan decides to tempt us with the things that he knows will lead to destruction, but like he knows that we'll be tempted by it and we'll be enticed and intrigued by it. So he shines his light on things that will lead to destruction, so that we'll go after it. So that's why it seems fun. But really, if you're living a Christ-filled life, then that's like you have enough joy to make everything fun. And like sinning is not fun, because if you displease the Lord, then you're not having fun. So yeah, I just see like a lot of my friends like on Twitter, they're like retweeting this thing from like these Twitter accounts, and then they're just like, they think like hell is just like one big party, and that they're like free to do whatever they want and stuff, and it's just like I don't have to worry about like consequences and stuff, and like, you know, it's just like super fun. But that's where you're wrong. If you believe that there's a hell and you want to go to hell, that means you believe that there's also a heaven. So that's two things that you believe in, that's Christian-like. And then also you believe in God, and you believe that there's Satan. So that means you also believe in the Bible, and even Satan believes in the Bible. Like he knows that he's not stupid. He knows that God's like stopping him, and he knows that he's already lost, but he's just trying his hardest to pull you into the darkness. So I'm just gonna tell you guys some scriptures about like describing hell, so that you guys know what hell actually is and why you don't want to go there. Okay, so in Revelation 21:8, it describes hell as the fiery lake of burning sulfur. So does that sound fun? No, that sounds like torture. Matthew 25:46 describes hell as eternal punishment. So if you go to heaven, then you have eternal life, which, yeah, that sounds cool. Like, yeah, I get to live forever, like with God. Like that's so cool, because when you live, or when you go to heaven, there's no pain. You don't have any sorrow. You're not sad. You're not mad. You're never in pain. So why wouldn't you want to be in heaven? Especially when it says that hell is eternal punishment. Psalm 9:17 describes hell as the realm of the dead, all the nations that forget God. So why would you want to live amongst the dead? Your soul will be dead. 2 Thessalonians 1:9 says, they will be punished with everlasting destruction and shut out from the presence of the Lord and from the glory of his might. So that means that God can't save you. Once you're in hell, you're there forever. So everlasting destruction, that does not sound fun. Matthew 13:50 says, and throw them into the blazing furnace, where there will be weeping and gnashing of teeth. So like all of these demons, they're all just trying to pull you in, and that's what hell is made of. It's just a bunch of Satan's demons. Mark 9:43 says, it talks about hell, and it says where the fire never goes out. So first of all, it's on fire all the time. There's fire everywhere, and everyone's like, yeah, that'd be like a cool place to have a party. Like, no, you will be tortured there. Satan will torture you. He's not gonna be like, oh, you're doing what I want, so I'm gonna reward you. Like, no, Satan's not like that. Jude 1:7 describes hell as the punishment of eternal fire. 2 Peter 2:4 says, for if God did not spare angels when they sinned, but sent them to hell, putting them in chains of darkness to be held for judgment. So everyone's like, well, you're gonna go to hell anyway for your sins, so why not just sin more and like make the best out of life? But as you see, like as all of these scriptures have said, Hell is eternal punishment, is death, it's realm of the dead. It's just all of these super bad things, and you will just be tortured there. Like, you will not have fun at all. But people are like, well, I'm just going to hell anyway because of my sin, so why not live like my life how I want to? But the sins lead you to destruction. I've never met anyone who purposely goes out and sins that's happy with their life. Like, there's always something wrong with them, and they're like, I don't know. Most people who sin, I've noticed, like amongst my friend group, all of the people that just like go out and party and they fill their emptiness with like drinking or like sex or drugs or like self-harm even, they're all just searching for something to fill up the hole inside of them because they're all feeling empty and worthless. And most people like that are depressed and they don't know how to handle it, so that's why they do those things, hoping that it will fill them up. But Jesus can fill you up because he literally, okay, he's inside of you, but he's just chilling there waiting for you to invite him into your heart. So if you do that, then he'll start working in your life. He'll start showing up. But if you just ignore him and be like, why isn't God working in my life? You're not asking him to. So, like, I don't know if you guys heard the song by NF, Oh Lord, but it says, it's hard to answer prayers when nobody's praying to you. So if you're not praying to God, asking him to help you, he's not going to. The people who say that they're just going to go to hell anyway for their sins, so why not sin more? Jesus died on the cross 2,000 years ago for your sins, so you don't have to go to hell. If he didn't do that, you guys, all of us would be in hell. We wouldn't even be here. We'd just be in hell. But he died for you. Like, he went on that cross for you. Like, whoever's watching this, it's for you. Like, it's like for everyone, because he knew who you were going to be before you were even thought of, like by your parents or anyone. Like, he already had your whole entire life mapped out. And he has such amazing plans for you that you guys are just, some people are just hopeless and they're just like, God's never gonna like come through, and like no one's gonna be there for me, and my life is just pointless. So there's like just no point. I just want it, like, people are just like taking their own lives because they think it'll never get better. But you need to call out to God and have him lead you in your life. You can't just pick up your own pieces and then fight for yourself. Like, we're not strong enough to do that. That's why God made us, because we need him, and he can heal our he can heal our brokenness. He can put our pieces back together. And the reason I'm saying this is because I went through the same thing. God can fill your emptiness. He died on the cross for your sins. You're not going to go there if you accept him in your heart and live for him, because God has mercy and he gives us more than what we deserve. We don't deserve to be forgiven, but God does that anyway. He forgives all sins if you ask him for it. God forgives all sins, and he can forgive you if you just ask him, because he does not want you guys to go to hell. He doesn't want us to go to hell. And if you're sure, if you make jokes about hell just because you're like secretly scared to go there, but you're just like, I'm just gonna wave it off and like laugh about it because it's not like my time yet. But you guys don't know, like, you could die tomorrow. You can die tomorrow. Do you want to be in heaven with God with no pain and no punishment and no sorrow and no more just feeling depressed and feeling empty? Do you want to be with Jesus, or do you want to be in hell, tortured by Satan and by all of his demons with the fire? And it sounds so bad. Like, I don't know why. Like, you guys don't have to go there. This is your chance right now. If you guys don't want to go to hell, if you want to accept Jesus into your heart, he will guide your life. He will come into your life, and he will just make sure you guys are okay. Like, that's what he does for us. Like, all of these Christ followers, he just makes sure we're okay. And all we have to do is like ask him to protect us, and he will. So if you guys just want that kind of protection in your life, and you don't want to go to hell, and you want to be saved from eternal punishment, just ask you guys to accept Jesus into your heart. If you guys watching this, please just bow your heads with me and close your eyes and repeat after me. Dear God, thank you so much for dying on the cross for my sins. Thank you for your unendless mercy. Thank you for forgiving me even when I didn't deserve it. God, I just ask you to come into my life. Come into my heart. I want you to guide me. Please show me what to do. Please be with me in this life. In Jesus' name, amen. Alright, so Jesus is in you guys. All you have to do is ask him for help. Rely on Him and not you. Give all of your cares to Him. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope it helps some of you guys, because all of my friends and all of you guys, I don't want to see, or I don't want to not see you in heaven. Like, when I go to heaven someday, I want to see all of you guys, like everyone watching this. And I don't want to see you go to hell. I just want you guys to be safe. So that's why I made this video. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure you thumbs up down below. Thumbs it up down below. I don't know. Yeah. Make sure you subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.